Now that you have your sections out, it's time for your choice of products to use. You can use hair gel, you can use a serum or grease, or you can use an edge control or some sort of matte kind of grease here. I don't really like using these because they're sticky, but you can use any of the items depending on the hair texture, of course. I'm going to use gel, and how I like to apply it is I'm going to make sure that I have this whole section saturated. That way I don't have to go back and forth. I might put a little bit of serum on my hands to avoid hangnails. And now I'm going to comb that product through, making the hair nice and straight, free from tangles, free from kinks and curls. And now I'm going to use square sectioning. Sometimes I like to pre-section just to make sure I have nice, even sections across my area. And do some little necessary adjustments. That way, they're nice and even. First thing you want to do is grab your section, pull it up just a little bit. If you want a nice flat braid, make sure you're at a 0-degree angle. If you want your braid to be in the middle of your base, pull the hair up at about a 45-degree angle so that your braid can land right on the base. Grab your 3 sections to get ready for your 3-strand braid, and make your first turn going right to the base because you want this to be pretty tight. If it's not tight, pull the strand. There's loose, and now I'm pulling the strands tighter, controlling the braid with my thumb. And as I go, I want to make sure that I'm pulling the hair a little bit tighter. It's loose, now it's tight. Control the hair with your thumb. And once you get a good rhythm going, concentrate on your speed. Smooth out the hair as you go down the strand to avoid tangling. I can use my pinkies, or I can just keep using my thumb, making sure that I smooth down the strand so that this could be a nice smooth braid. You don't want lumps and unevenness. Continue down. If you braid tight enough, you don't need to close the braid with a rubber band. As I go down, you may see some frizziness, and that's when I would grab a little bit of more hair gel or whatever product that I'm using to further smooth down my section. Also, it will help close the section down at the end. And I'm just going to smooth that down all the way to the end. And because of the size of this braid, I don't need to use a rubber band. You can choose to curl the ends with a curler, or you can smooth it down and just leave it. The next braid that I'm going to show you is on the top braid. Using your fingers on the top. This will get you in gear to do a braid that is on the scalp. So if I take my 3 sections, make sure that each section is pretty much even. And now I could practice for on the scalp, making sure to pull the hair tight so that you can have a nice tight braid. My hands are on the top. And I'm using this jump rope effect, alternating each one of my sections. You might hear these 3 sections also called legs. And now I can use this jump rope effect, making sure that I still have a tight grip. If I go too tight, you'll get some buckling, so just pay attention to your strand. If it starts getting too frizzy, go back to your regular braiding. Smooth it down with your thumb. Your finished product should look something similar to this. You can style these. I like these kind of braids for maybe like a little girl or a teenager, someone that plays in sports. It's nice and easy. It's a protective style. Nice even sections. The ends are not secure, only by product they're secure. The top of the head, you can kind of see what that pattern should look like, going around the curves of the head. Complete your style with jewels, maybe beads, or just secure with a pretty rubber band. You can turn it into an updo. You can put it in a bun to get it out the way. And there you have your braiding.